Attorneys now reading over a federal judge's ruling that restores grizzly bear protection in the greater Yellowstone ecosystem. Tonight, MTN's Dennis Bragg has more on the potential impact.
Monday, U.S. District Court Judge Dana Christensen vacated last year's ruling by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, taking Yellowstone grizzlies off the list of threatened species. That decision turned grizzly management outside the national parks over to Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming. Christensen's ruling stopped Idaho and Wyoming's plans to hunt the big bears starting this fall. In the ruling, Christensen faulted the service for failing to consider how delisting the Yellowstone bears would impact their overall recovery. That's a key point since it comes even as efforts are underway to declare the grizzlies on the northern continental divide ecosystem in the glacier region also recovered. The full impact of the ruling is being researched, but one of the key attorneys believes Christensen's decision also puts the brakes on delisting the northern grizzlies.
The government's approach of doing this surgical delisting, removal of protections for grizzlies in Yellowstone and not thinking about grizzlies more broadly across the northern Rockies and even on into the Northwest where there are still grizzly populations and the impact of the Yellowstone population being subjected to more threats on those other bears is a big problem.
Debate over lifting protections for the NCDE grizzlies has been building over the past year, with wildlife managers saying the number and distribution of bears shows recovery, but residents and other groups saying protection should continue. Presso says Monday's ruling gives time for review.
We have an opportunity now, I think, to look at the idea of connecting up the Yellowstone population to the grizzly population further north in the Glacier Bob Marshall country, and even opening the door to a recovery in the Bitterroot, which has long been the holy grail for grizzly recovery in the lower 48, and so I think we have another chance now.
Presso believes Christensen's ruling on the Yellowstone bears will force the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service to reconsider the approach of considering different areas' distinct populations, which he says is good for Yellowstone area grizzlies and the bears on the northern divide, too.
The most durable way to ensure we have grizzlies for the future is not to have isolated island populations like we currently have in Yellowstone, but to have a Yellowstone population that's connected with grizzlies further to the north, and ultimately we have grizzlies reoccupying their historic habitat in the Bitterroot. And at that point, I think we can start to have a shared vision of recovery. But the government didn't want to go there. They looked at Yellowstone alone, even though it's totally isolated, and decided to declare victory.
In Missoula, Dennis Bragg, MTN News.
Thanks, Dennis. Wyoming Governor Matt Mead says he's disappointed in the judge's ruling, saying it goes against scientific evidence. In a statement today, Mead says the decision to return grizzly bears to the list of threatened and endangered species is further evidence that the Endangered Species Act is not working as its drafters intended.